President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni joined the thousands of workers, leaders and stakeholders from across the country to mark the International Labour Day celebration held in Buikwe District in an event that highlighted the critical role of labour in Uganda's social and economic transformation. The nation's celebration, held annually to honor the contribution of workers, brought together representatives from various sectors including public service, private enterprises, trade unions and informal workers, all united in recognizing the value of labor in national development.
Of introducing industrial parks around this country. So far, 8 of them are operational, and there are about 5,200 factories already functioning. Out of those, almost 1,300,000 young workers are already employed. And we thank you, sir. I wish Ugandans could clap for you. However, sir, we want to request you. These young people report for work very early in the morning, as early as 4 o'clock, and leave as late as 8 p.m. And they walk through dark places. Most of them are young girls. We want to request you, sir, that there should be a plan to provide affordable accommodation for these young workers.
Which steps alongside the parish development model underscore the vision for the dignified workforce, which we have always discussed all the time. And we specifically appreciate your promise to double the PDM funding of 200 million shillings per parish. This move will reduce the proportion of our people outside the money economy. Also, about 2 days ago, you also assented to Employment Act, Amendment Act 2025. And I want to thank you so much for those very, very, very positive steps. And for the private sector to lead effectively, we urge government to widen the tax base. Simply, the tax system should not focus on compliance, but widen a bit so that the burden is not on a few people, especially employees and employers. Lastly, Your Excellency, there is a cancer that we have been talking about, that we just talked about. We know that you are driving this process of the cancer of corruption, Your Excellency.
Olwaleero twagala okwebaza okkiriza n'ojja wano ate n'otukyalira. Twagala okuyozaayoza Oweekitiibwa Pulezidenti olw'okuwangula akalulu akangi ke wawangula nga 15 January 2026. Njagala okwebaza Banabukunja, Banabuikwe, Banakyagwe, Banagreta Mukono olw'akalulu akayitirivu ke mwawa Pulezidenti waffe omulungi ne mumuwa akalulu akayitirivu. Njagala okwebaza Bannayuganda bonna naddala abakozi okubayozaayoza olunaku lwammwe olwaleero olwa International Labour Day. Njagala okwebaza abakozi bonna n'abo ababakozesa. Ekisookera ddala ffe nga Banabuikwe twakafuna $23 billion mu maka 1,100 nga bafuna PDM. Njagala okwebaza President for that initiative. Njagala okwebaza President w'eggwanga nga bw'okimanyi wano abantu b'e Buikwe babadde n'obuzibu bw'amataka. Kyokka twagala okwebaza directive gye wawa, ekiragiro kye wawa Ministry of Lands okulaba nti tugulawo account mu Bank of Uganda okulaba nti abantu baffe abali ku bibanja basasula obusuulu nga bayitira mu mitendera egyo. Ab'ebukunja mukimanyi President yakikozeeko ddala abalandiroodi abataagala musasule obusuulu baaguddewo akawunti we mugenda otteeka obusuulu obwo.
While addressing the gathering, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni emphasized the importance of wealth creation as a fundamental pillar for sustainable economic growth. He noted that whereas employment is important, the long-term prosperity of the country depends on citizens actively engaged in economic generating activities that expand productive and create value. The president urged Ugandans to shift their mindset from job seeking to wealth creation, encouraging them to invest their efforts in productive sectors such as agriculture, manufacturing, trade, and service delivery. According to Museveni, these sectors have the capacity not only to provide employment, but also improve household incomes and uplift communities out of poverty. He further highlighted the role of government in facilitating this transformation through investments in infrastructure, improved road networks, electricity access, and programs aimed at supporting small and medium enterprises. He explained that such interventions are designed to create an enabling environment for both businesses and individuals to thrive. In his address, the President of Uganda also called upon financial institutions and national funds to prioritize investments in productive ventures that directly contribute to job creation and economic expansion. He cautioned against the practice of keeping large sums of money in non-productive investments, emphasizing that such resources should instead be directed towards sectors that stimulate growth and generate tangible benefits for citizens. Museveni retreated that wealth creation at a household level remains a key strategy in the fight against poverty, noting that when families are empowered to earn and sustain income, the overall standard of living improves and the nation economy becomes more resilient.
Abantu bave mu tulo muwulirize okuwabula. The problem is not job, the problem is being asleep. People are asleep. Eri yonna gye nvudde tolaba, I don't see serious farming. Among is saying that people start business and they collapse because they borrow money from commercial banks.
Minisita w'ebyabakozi agambye nti mugenda ne mwewola ssente ne mukola emirimu nga temugimanyi bulungi ne gigwa.
Bewola ssente z'amagoba g'obusuubuzi.
Mwewola ssente ku magoba amangi banka ze gateeseewo ne mukola bizinensi ne mutomera ne zigwa.
Why do you do that?
Lwaki mukola ekyo?
Because you should be patient. If you don't have, there is money, government money in UDB.
Mubeere bagumiikiriza waliwo ssente gavumenti zeetadde mu banka ey'okwekulaakulanya eya gavumenti.
They give loans at 12%, 10%.
Bawola ku ssente ntono ku magoba amatonotono aga ebitundu 12 oba 10 ku 100.
Not the commercial interest you get in commercial banks.
Si ku magoba gali ag'ebyobusuubuzi ge mufuna mu banks eziri endala ez'ebyobusuubuzi.
Then now the government has started very soft money for you in the parish model.
Gavumenti etandiseewo ssente ennyingi naye ku muwendo omutono mu parish development model.
We have now put about 500 million shillings in each parish.
Bataddewo obukadde nga 5 mu buli muluka.
In this kisanja which is ending now.
Mu kisanja kino ekiggwako.
If you concentrate on that,
bwe musimba essira ku ekyo,
and make sure it works and you fight all the bad people who are polluting it,
n'olwanyisa abantu bonna abakikuba oba bakirwanyisa,
then you should now be having, because the ones who got first should have started paying back now.
Abaasooka okufuna saawa zino balina okuba nga bazzaayo.
About 300 should have paid back.
Abantu nga 300 balina okuba nga bazzaayo kati.
So you already have 500 million in the parish new money plus 300 million recycled.
Mulina emiliyoni 3 ez'abali abatandise okuzzaayo ne miliyoni 5 empya ze bongeddemu.
So the parish now has got 800 million shillings.
The event also featured cultural performances, recognition of outstanding workers, and message from labor leaders who called for improved working conditions, fair wages, and stronger protection of workers' rights. As the country joined the rest of the world in commemorating Labor Day, the celebration in Buikwe District served as a reminder of the importance of hard work, innovation, and collective effort in driving Uganda's development agenda forward. Liberty TV at 8.